Greetings everyone. Let's solve the last question from 2023 GCE Paper 1. And this question is under travel graphs or speed time graph, or you can call it velocity time graph. So the question reads, the following diagram is a speed time graph of a car. The car starts from rest and it accelerates uniformly until it reaches it accelerates uniformly at 3 meters per second squared for 4 seconds until it reaches the speed of v meters per second, which is here. It then travels at this constant speed for the next 8 seconds, or for 8 seconds. It finally comes to rest after t seconds here. Alright, so this is the diagrammatic representation of this statement. So the first question, we are asked to find the value of v. The value of v. Secondly, we are asked to find the average speed. Then we are asked to find the value of t. Now, let's first find the value of v here. Okay, how can you find this value? So we can find the value of this speed, the value of v, by using this formula. Acceleration is equal to final velocity minus initial velocity over time taken. So let's just substitute without even making v the subject of formula. Let's substitute and start solving. The value of a is acceleration, the one we are given here as 3 meters per second squared. So it will be 3 is equal to, the value of v is the final velocity. So the car starts from rest. So this is the initial velocity, which is 0. The final velocity is v. So this will remain as v. Initial velocity is 0. Time taken is 4 seconds. So 4 seconds. Okay, we can write this one as a fraction. V minus 0 is v. V times 1 is just v. 3 times 4 is 12. We are calculating velocity, so the units are 12 meters per second. And this is the answer to the first question. The second question, we are asked to find the average speed for the car, for the first 12 seconds, the average speed of the car for the first 12 seconds. To find the average speed, the formula is speed is equal to distance covered over time taken. Now, in the first 12 seconds here, we know total time taken is 12 seconds, but we don't know the distance covered. So the first thing is to find the total distance covered here. Now, when you look at this shape is made up of two triangles. We have, two shapes, a triangle and a rectangle here. So it's a trapezium. So we're going to use the formula for trapezium to find the total distance there. So I'll just write distance is equal to half a plus b close h, which is height. So half a from 0 to 12, we just get 12. Then the b here, from 4 to 12, the difference is 8. You can just subtract 12 minus 4, which is just 8. Then our height here is the v, and we found v to be 12 here. We found v to be 12. All right. When you add inside here, 12 plus 8 is 20. Then half of 20, okay, just write 20 here. Then half of 12 is 6. Then 6 times 2 is 12, and the 0 there, so 120 meters. So distance covered in for the first 12 seconds is 120. Therefore, we can find the average speed. The average speed is equal to distance covered, which is 120 meters, over total time taken, which is 12 seconds. Okay, 12 seconds. 12 into 12 is 1, and the 0 comes down here as 10. So 120 divided by 12 is 10. And the units is meters per second, since we are finding the average speed. And this is the average speed of the car. All right, let's now find the value of t here. The value of t. How can you find the value of t? Let's just create space here. Okay. All right. Okay, so to find the value of t, first we have information that we should never overlook, which is here. Find the value of t if the speed at 14 at t is equal to 14, meaning at 14 seconds is 4 meters per second. Ooh. Hey. Now, do we have 14 here? We don't have. Do we have 4 meters per second? We don't have. So we assume, listen very well. 14 is just higher than, greater than 12. So let's say 14 is here. Okay? And the velocity 4 meters per second is here. Let's say 14 is here. Okay. The reason why we are given t to be 14 and we are given this information is to help us find the deceleration and use the deceleration to find the value of t. That's all. All right. So let's find deceleration here. So acceleration is equal to final velocity minus initial velocity over time taken. A is equal to, now the car is starting from here and the driver applies brakes. Okay, so the moment the time the driver applies brakes, that's the initial velocity. So the initial velocity is 12. And the final velocity is 0 because now the car is not moving. Okay? 0. But we will not say 0 because we want to find at 4 meters per second. Okay? We want to find at 4 meters per second. So the final velocity here is 4 meters per second. So it will be 4 meters per second minus the initial, which is 12 meters per second, over time taken, which is from 12 to 14 is 2. Okay, which is 14 minus 12, which is just the 2 seconds. All right, 4 minus 12 is negative 8 meters per second. Negative 8 divided by 2 is negative 4 meters per second. And this is the deceleration. And it's not the final answer, by the way. It's just the deceleration. Let's create some space. Okay. All right. All right. So, having found the deceleration, take note that since this one is a constant velocity and it's just a straight line, then deceleration is just the same. It's negative 4. Since it's not a curve, so the deceleration is the same. So I'm going to use this deceleration. So acceleration is equal to final velocity minus initial velocity over time taken. All right, over time taken. All right. what is the value of A? The value of A is -4. We've already found here as -4 is equal to, what is the final velocity? The final velocity is 0. What is the initial velocity? Initial velocity is 12. All right? 12 over t, which is time taken. When you cross multiply here, it will be -4t is equal to -12. All right? And divide by -4, t is equal to +8. T is +8 there. The time taken here for the deceleration is 88 seconds. Now let's find the value of t. So total time we add to the previous one. So it will be 8. It will be 8 plus 12. Okay? 8 plus 12. 8 plus 12. Why am I getting the 8? Oh, this is 3. Okay, +3. So the answer is 3 plus 12, which is giving us 15 seconds. All right, 15 seconds as the final answer. All right, just made a mistake. -4 into -12 is 3 times, not 8 times. All right, thank you very much. Let's meet in the next video.